Congresswoman Davis, what actually needs to happen for this law to be repealed?
Well, there are certainly the Congress in some ways, well, it's important that the Congress does act in terms of the policy itself. One of the changes that is being suggested right now is that in this period of time in really trying to approach the change in policy, that we not discharge individuals who a third party has come forward and said, I'm outing this person. And I think that's important to do that. There are other issues I think that perhaps they need to look at in regard to that. But I'm certainly very hopeful that we might be able to do that in the defense authorization bill that is coming forward. So that would be the really first act of the Congress, to just put a hold on any discharges. And apparently that's somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I'm not sure here, 30-40% at least, I think, of those that come forward to the attention of the higher-ups. Well, I think what's being suggested here is a kind of limited moratorium. I don't know whether the language that comes forward would be a total moratorium. I suspect that it might be easier to get this limited moratorium through with more support.
Well, Professor Schrag, that is a reason that is being given. That not only will people leave the military if Don't Ask, Don't Tell is repealed, but they'll have a hard time finding people in this volunteer army to sign up.
That same argument was offered in the late 1940s before President Truman integrated the services racially, that this would affect recruitment, it would reflect badly on the readiness of the service, that well-qualified people who would be very uncomfortable if forced to serve with or next to or in close proximity to African Americans would simply have to leave. That didn't happen then, and I would not expect it to happen in any great numbers now.
Do you see it being easier for the repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy?
I do believe it should be. In surveying my own students, asking how many of you actually know a gay person, a friend, a relative, a classmate, the response is virtually 100%. Everybody does. We are not nearly as segregated a society as we used to be.